Hey, Selene Moon Goddess Tarot here again to do a pick a card reading or pick a deck reading. We're going to talk about what are your spiritual gifts? What are the gifts that the universe has given you, or God, or whatever your highest power, however you want to call them. What are your, what do you have one up, right? On everybody that you know. Like there's something maybe special about you that you haven't realized. So we're here to figure that out. Okay, so we have 3 decks. We have the Golden Girl deck. So if you're a fan, I encourage you to do that. Please go to what makes you feel great. You don't have to pick that. All right. Second of all, you have the Guillermo del Toro deck right here in the middle, and then you also have the Tattoo Tarot deck here in the middle, or on the side. Excuse me. So, go ahead and focus on it. Think about it. What deck you want, what deck is calling you. And then let's see what your spiritual gifts are going to be, okay? So, let's go ahead and start with pile 1. Okay, pile 1. You decided to choose the Golden Girl. The Golden Girl deck. I love this deck. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, especially if you love the Golden Girls, because you're like, oh, Dorothy. Oh, Blanche. That card matches you, darling. You know, that sort of shit. Okay, so what are the spiritual gifts that, ooh, look at that, pile 1 has? Spiritual gifts for pile 1. Thank you, Spirit. Can I get 2 more? 2 more, please. Spiritual gifts for pile 1. Spiritual gifts for pile 1. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, that flew to the floor. Whoa. Honey, that's a tower. Do you have one more card? One more card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else? Okay, we got that. All right. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, the Tower came out after Hangman. Actually, this was the first card. Okay, so, all right, so pile 1, right off the bat, this is what I'm feeling. I feel like you are a very affluent person. You're somebody who works very hard for what you have. You're not someone who takes advantage of people. And you also search for enlightenment in your life. You are a very complex and deep person. You're not somebody who is superficial. You can probably see through people. Perhaps you're someone who can see, like, for example, I know this has happened to me numerous times where you can meet someone and look at them up and down in 30 seconds. You know whether they're a good person or a bad person, or whether they're going to be your friend or not. I think you're that kind of person. You have this knowledge about you. I feel like that's why the Ace of Swords is here, to indicate that, okay? The hard-working ethic that you have is with the 7 of Pentacles. So you are a hard worker. So you are exposed to a lot of different personalities in your life, and so you're able to discern between who is who and what, okay? You're also open to other people's opinions. You're not so stuck on yourself that if a coworker or someone who works under you comes to you and says, hey, employee X, Y, and Z wants to cheat the time clock and doesn't want to do her work and is making me do her work, you would say, oh no, you didn't, motherfucker, right? You have the enlightenment to discern that, okay? So you're not the Wool, despite your carefree attitude, because the hangman is there because he's willingly there. He's not there for any other reason other than insight. He is putting himself there almost as a martyr. Let me hang myself so I can learn as much as I can. So you might be somebody in that mindset as far as business. Like, there are a lot of cohesive group settings that you can learn different skill sets to work in a business environment. You're somebody who does put yourself out there, but for the anticipation of enlightenment, not being abused or taken advantage of. And then you have the Six of Pentacles, which does talk about benevolence. So you are not shy about sharing something you have, okay, but you are picky about who you share it with. You will pick a person to share it with and then move on from that. You're not going to dwell on it or feel guilty about not giving one person something and not another. If you feel great about giving something to one person, that's all you need. However, first, these last two cards have me perplexed, because we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a major arcana card, which talks about rebirth, right? Growing into a different dimension almost in your life, going from one set to another. Things are changing. They're going from either a good vibe or a negative, or from a negative to good. Given with COVID and all that, I bet you're going from negative to good. But there's a tower moment that's going to be, this is a side note, I think, a tower moment is going to be coming to you. A tower moment is more like, if you don't know tarot, it's something that's going to shake up either your psyche, so information that you're going to get and you're going to be blown away, or it's going to be an actual a physical thing that will happen in your life that will change the trajectory of your life path. That could be anything like, you hear that. Let's say, like, for example, for the trajectory part explanation, you've been an aunt and uncle, for your sister and brother for a long time, and then you find out, they're having another child. But on top of that, they're having triplets. That would be a tower moment. Like, holy shit, yes, I love that we're having more children, but holy shit, it's triplets. Did not expect that. That's where that's coming from, okay? So I think as far as your gift, I think that you have a very, very keen gift to be flexible and go in and out of situations that might throw other people for a loop, but for you, it doesn't throw you off. You're able to just hang there and say, okay, next. I understand that. Let's see what else we can do. You're a problem solver. Okay, you're somebody who does not let circumstances weigh you down, in no means. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile one. If you love this reading and you want more, or you just want to hear more readings in general, please hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you know when my readings come out. Like and subscribe if you have any suggestions on what kind of readings I can do. I would love that too, because I want some different ideas. So if you have something that you want to share, a subject matter you want to see, just go ahead and let me know in the comments. I'd love to see it, and I will try to do my best to accommodate that request. Okay, so I wish you the best. Okay, bye. Okay, pile two. I'm saying this pile two. I hope this is pile two. My ass was all fucking antsy pants and shit. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is pile two. If not, I'm wrong. I'll put the right piles in the right. I'll put it in the timestamp. So if you picked a pile based on the pile, you'd get the right deck. Okay. All right. So what are your spiritual gifts for pile two? Pile two spiritual gifts. Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Oh. All right. Do you have any more? Thank you, Spirit. Whew. Okay. Hold on. Dang. All right. What we got, y'all? All right. I don't read reversals. Just so you know. Some people like that shit. Ooh, look at you. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna say right now, you motherfuckers don't put up for no shit. You guys don't put up with nobody's shit. Whew. Okay, you guys don't put up with nobody's shit. You guys are not you're passionate and you're not tolerant. You're a hard worker. You expect people to also have that same work ethic. And if they don't, you're frustrated with them. You don't like that shit. Okay, so what is pile 2's strength? What is their gift in this scenario? Do you have another one, please? Do you have another gift that they might have in this scenario? Thank you. Okay. So we have the, King of Discs. Ooh, and the 9 of Cups. Okay, so what this tells me is that, okay, right here, this is your spiritual gift right here. You are passionate. You're kind. You are exuberant about whatever field you're in. I don't care if you work at McDonald's or you work at the most classiest Coach retail store. Okay, I don't give one fuck about where you work, but you are very exuberant about where you work. You're passionate about it. Now, where you work, there can be disruption. There can be times where people are there's a lot of conflict with the 5 of Swords. Okay, and then you have the 4 of Wands, which tells me that despite this conflict, you feel very secure and positive about where you're at. You love where you're at. You're not going to let people get in the way of where you're at, because you have the 3 of Pentacles, which is usually work. Has to do with a work environment. Showing off your work. You're like, hi, look at this display I put up. It's beautiful, isn't it? And you want people to recognize that. Okay? And then, to clarify all of this, bitches and motherfuckers, because, we have to be gender. I don't know, is that gender? I don't even know. Is there a cuss word for people who have different pronouns and different, all that stuff? I don't even know. If you do know that, please let me know, because I'd love to include that. Because I don't want bitches and motherfuckers. That doesn't include everyone. We need cohesive cuss names for everybody. I'm just saying that. Alright, that might be stupid, but I think it's needed, okay? Because some people don't say they're he, some people don't say they're she, some people say they're they, and they're he, or they, or him, or her, or them. Either way, I don't give a fuck. But just tell me the proper cuss word, god damn it. Proper cuss word for that. Okay, I'll leave that there. Alright. King of Discs, and you have the 9 of Cups. So, you're a passionate person, and you're all about your money. So, your gift, something that you are blessed with, is the ability to see through your emotions and still create a very productive, inspiring place to work. I feel like you are an entrepreneur. You're somebody who already has this established. This is a work environment. Now, this could be any environment. It could be a hospital environment, a new small business environment. It could be any environment. However, you who clicked on the video, you run the show. You're able to this is your gift, is that you're able to embody this money that's coming through, right? And deal with the chaos in between and still come out a very well-rounded, emotional person. You're somebody who is independent, fancy-free, well-dressed, and you're not needing anything. You don't have a partner per se in this situation. You might, but in this business situation, you don't. But you're coming out as a very extravagant, strong person. So what I'm going to say your gift is that, what I feel your gift is that you come off as very passionate, decisive, able to cut through the bullshit and see clearly what needs to be happening. All right? And you see the money. You see the money. When the money's coming, or where the money, wherever this direction needs to go, you know where to point it. You have a huge talent in seeing where the focus, the company or customer service or whatever entity you're in charge of needs to focus. You're able to say, this happened. Okay, so scenario, okay? Today, 300 people got laid off, okay? But in your department, only 10 people got laid off. And in your department, you have about 300 people. So you were able to say, listen, okay, we are few, but we still are many, and we still can make a huge impact. Let's do it, and we can still make things happen. You're able to inspire people. When things get low, things get tough, you're able to still inspire people to do exactly what needs to be done. And that is a gift, okay? That is not something given to everybody. That is not something that is meant for everybody. That is something that's given from the universe to you, that you have that gift. And should you investigate or decide to learn about the universe, I encourage you to do that, because you probably have powers you've never tapped into before. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there, but thank you, pile 1, for your pile 2, I'm so sorry, for your presence. I appreciate you for hanging out with me for a little while. If you enjoyed the reading, please like, subscribe, hit the like button, and then also subscribe so that you can get notified from whenever I put out more readings, okay? So I wish you the best. It sounds like you're fucking kicking ass, and I hope whatever business you're going for, that it fucking, like, jumps off, dude. So I wish you the best, okay? You take care. All right, pile 3, let's shuffle this shit. Let's shuffle it. What's going on for pile 3? What's pile 3's fucking gifts? Spare me, I know. You didn't come here because I can sing, alright? Y'all didn't come here because I can sing. Y'all came here for a reading, and that shit I can do. Alright, let's see. See, Spirit knew that. Did Spirit give me a card? No, he's like, bitches joking around. Alright, let's see it. Come on, pile 3. What is their gift? What is pile 3's gift, Spirit? Thank you so much. Look at that. 2 cards right out the bat. Alright. Oh, whoa, that was a lot right there. Okay, so hold on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, we got that. Alright. I don't read reversals, by the way. I'm sorry, hold on. Alright, we got that and that. Alright. Wow. Okay, right off the bat, like, y'all got some... okay. 1 second. Okay, right off the bat, I think that there might be a situation here where we have people who are in charge of maybe siblings in charge of one company that are trying to get an idea of what direction they need to go in a company. I have the King of Swords here, and I have the King of Cups. So King of Cups has a very different outlook on things. We have the Seven of Cups here, which has to do with, like, you know, a little bit of mourning. Like, you have 5 cups that I think are empty and 2 that are still full with wine. You're like longing for the other cups that are empty, not realizing that you have 2 cups that are full. You have the 3 cups indicate celebration. So there could be a imbalance between wanting to celebrate that this company is doing well and really realizing that maybe, yeah, it's not as good as we thought, because now we can only afford, you know, maybe a smaller party or smaller celebration. Now we have the King of Swords and we have the Seven of Swords. So someone's not being open about what the true issue is here. And so it's very difficult to be able to say what someone's power is if someone's being deceitful. Not only do you have the Seven of Swords, but you have the Five of Swords, which indicates strife, disagreement, disorganization. All right. So yeah, there is some shit going on in this situation, pile 3. However, you do have the Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords indicates truth coming forth. It is knowledge, epiphany. It is something coming towards you that you're going to realize that it's going to break the monotony. Okay, so let's clarify the Ace of Swords spirit for strength for pile 3. So what is the gift that will clarify Ace of Swords? The gift that pile 3 has that will okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have many cards that came out, 3 cards. Okay, so to clarify this card, okay, you see it? Okay, there. You have strength. Woo! Okay, you have strength, which is Major Arcana card, and Ace of Cups, to clarify that. So I think that your gift is that you are an intuitive person. You are an empath. You are somebody who can feel shit before it happens. Yes. And what universe is asking you to do is to trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Go back. Look at that girl. She's wrestling that fucking lion like nobody's business. She doesn't give one fuck. She's like, you are my domesticated lion. I don't care. You're mine. Is he fighting her? No, he's just opening his mouth. He's like, yeah, go ahead, put your hand in there. I'm not going to bite you. Completely in control. There might be a feminine masculine battle happening here too, because I do see a King of Cups and a King of Swords, and then with strength there is a female. She is the one that is wrangling the lion, and absolutely winning by that, I will say. Okay, but we have the Ace of Swords, truth, epiphany, shit's coming forth. Ace of Cups, emotions are going to be fucking revealed. Again, I think that whoever it is, whether you are the king, whether you're the king, which I don't think that you're the King of Swords. Honestly, I honestly feel like, and I hate to say this, but I think the King of Swords is the one who's, he hasn't made it to the train. He missed his bus stop, okay? He missed his emotional bus stop, okay? He's not getting it. I mean, he's not getting this emotional shit that's happening here with the Three of Cups, this transition, all right? Strength already has it already ready. King of Cups already said, yep, I understand you, we're going to make some changes. Okay, so I think that for you, pile 3, I don't think that you are the King of Cups. I think that you are the King of Swords. I think you are the King of Cups energy. Male female doesn't really specifically matter, because it's all about like masculine feminine energy, which has nothing to do with genitals, right? I mean, it's energy, right? Okay, so I feel like there is a wind of change happening here. I think before, in whatever company this was or whatever partnership this was, there was just straight cold hard facts and knowledge driving it. Someone came to mix the shit up. Someone came and added all this passion and emotion to this scenario. Someone came and shook that shit up. And what I'm telling you, you're the one that asked for this reading. And reading is telling you, yes, y'all shook it up. Yes, y'all changed the dynamic. Okay? Because Ace of Swords is sitting here like, well, I had truth, bitches. Why'd you do all this shit? I had truth. Okay, truth came. People still couldn't agree with the Five of Swords. But y'all Cup people came back and said, hey, there's something we need to look at emotionally to make the success of this situation the best for everybody. So King of Cups and the Strength, whoever is the female, King or Queen, whatever, these two energies are the ones that save the situation. They are the ones that are intuitive. They're the ones that have a good pulse on the situation. You are intuitive. You're an empath. You have a good pulse on people's emotions. You are able to sit back and see how people behave and work according to that, work around that, okay? And that takes a lot of inner strength, patience, endurance, and overcoming adversity, because it is a concept that most Americans don't really absorb, as far as like reading energy, having say, I don't feel good about this person, or I don't, it's usually very superficial, okay? But you have taken a different spin on it. So if you're a white American, hey, you took a different spin, and it's going to fucking serve you in the right way. I don't care if you're a brown American and it's going to serve you in the right way. I don't give one fuck. It's all about the attitude about the adversity and how you're going to deal with it. And that takes gifts, that takes prudence, it takes articulation, it takes powerful focus, and being able to understand and empathically understand other people in order to be effective in that way. Okay, so like there are people who are managers or run big businesses. If they don't have that tact to be able to read people, then they're not going to be good business people. They're not. Like you think of Oprah. Okay, I hate to say this, but it's true. I don't want to jump on her train because I don't watch all of her shit, whatever. But I will say this. She's able to read her people, and she's able to listen to her people. She's able to say, yes, I have this dream. Let's try to make it happen. I understand you have this X, Y, and Z problem with it. Let's change it so we can still make my dream happen. Sure as shit, she makes her shit happen. Sure as shit, she does. Okay, because she's wise in order to see people who might not agree. Okay, people that might not agree. Five of Swords, right? She's able to look around that and say, but hey, look, so and so has Seven of Cups. They're thinking about it. So and so is passionate with the Strength card. Able to have that discernment to say, let's go this way, let's go that way, let's use this person, let's use that person. That is a huge talent, okay? And that's a talent that you have, okay? So, yes, I'm thoroughly enthralled. Like, if this resonated with somebody, I would love to hear what business you're in. I would love to hear how this resonated. Because, honestly, I mean, really, I don't get many people that comment back. I would love to hear if it did resonate. Also, go ahead and click the bell so that you can get notified whenever I put out videos for subscribing. And thank you so much. I wish you all the best. Please go on, do the universe's work, be good, spread love and goodness, okay? Take care. Love you guys.